out of time.
Nowhere to run.
Hello, I'm Henny and welcome to another video where I walk you through the process of my work. This week, we are looking at Sova from Valorant. We will be looking at how I style an undercut and attach extra hair on top to replicate his design. But before we get into the video, I'd like to tell you that I'll be accepting wig commissions from 2nd April 11 AM onwards. For this batch of requests, the completion time would be from July to September, so that's around when you will receive your wigs. It's also a first-come basis and the form will be closed when the slots have been filled. Each slot is only confirmed once deposit has been received. You can find more information through my website and the link to the form in the description below. Let's start by creating the undercut portion. Since the top part will be replaced by blonde wefts, I went ahead and removed the grey wefts above. I'm using a seam ripper to remove the stitches, but you can also use a blade. Just be very careful when you do so. Next, I'm checking the nape measurements to make sure it fits my client so that the hair at the back doesn't show when he's wearing the wig. Now let's start trimming the hair down. For a close shave look, always trim the hair as much as possible. Even if the fibers are fried, that would still work. For the bottom layer, I also made sure the length would cover the hair on his nape. Then thin out the ends to create a fade. Let down the next layer and trim it down. Each layer is going to be shorter than the one below, at the same time making sure that it covers the wig net. If needed, steam the hair to make it stick as close to the nape and hold that down with some hairspray. Now for the sideburns, I have added lace on wherever needed, then carefully attach hair by kinda stabbing it into the lace with some glue. This is a rather tedious process, but it is still much faster than ventilating a wig. After the glue has completely dried, trim down the excess length and get it as short as possible without cutting into the glue or exposing the lace. Then, you also want to blend it with the rest of the hair at the back so that it looks seamless. Now for Sova, I wanted to add some volume on top for his blonde hair, so a quick way to do so is by adding some polyester foam batting. I have hot glued it onto the wig net, then trim it down to the shape that I want. Let's start adding the blonde wefts. I started gluing the hair on the back first by trimming the edges parallel, Then apply hot glue on the ends. Glue them onto the wig net and let them dry. The hair should be very firmly attached once dry. Repeat the same process for the front so that there's enough hair to cover the batting and also enough to cut the fringe. I've also added lace to the front and create a glued lace front imitation hairline. It's basically the same technique as how I attach the sideburns. Moving on, I'm applying glue on the batting and carefully lay down the blonde hair to cover it. With this technique, it reduces the volume of the hair, so I don't need to buy a lot of wefts yet be able to achieve the bulk that I need. All that's left now is to trim down the bangs and then heat shape it to give it a slight curl. I forgot to film the last part, which is creating the shave markings on the temples, but what I did was I taped out the two lines on each side where I needed to airbrush, then blending a color that is as close to my client's skin tone to airbrush that area. And that's how you can easily create a shave marking without having to attach fake scalp pieces below. Here's how the wig looks. Are you going to be styling an undercut like this? Let me know in the comments. I hope through this video you have picked up some new wig styling techniques, and if you're curious to learn more, do check out my tutorials link below. As always, thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, and if you want to see more videos like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!